Men and women who want to reach the world for Christ come from all walks of life. Among them is Scott Carr, a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Navy.
When you fly that, the 53, the Sea Stallion, it's like flying a large Cadillac in the sky. It's a big piece of machinery and with a lot of power, and it goes really fast. It was great.
Scott loves the Lord, and during his years at the Naval Academy, formed an association with other committed believers. They called themselves the Watchmen. They wanted to have an impact that would last for eternity.
My fear really was, how are we going to stay focused on the eternal perspective while we're all around the world representing our country?
A few years ago, Scott learned about the opportunity to translate the Jesus film into the Nago language. But it was too big a financial challenge for a young pilot.
And I began to really seek partners in the idea of funding a translation for the Jesus film. A lot of positive response. A lot of my friends really wanted to be a part of something bigger than themselves.
So Scott explained to the Watchmen how the film would allow people to see and hear the Word of God in their mother tongue, and that the film had already been translated into 1,100 different languages.
I was very excited about the opportunity to translate the Jesus film into the Nago language for the people of Benin. You think about the bigger picture, with a small amount of money, for each of us in this group that was committing to funding this translation, a whole people group were going to hear the gospel of Jesus. When I look at this image, I'm extremely humbled by the opportunity that myself and the four of us had to represent the Watchmen and their families.
When the hands went up at the end of our first Jesus film showing, it was amazing to see the number of people coming forward and accepting Christ. It was the first time that I felt that we were bigger than any of us individually, and we were contributing to an opportunity that was bigger than any of us could have done on our own.
What groups are you a part of? And what about your circle of friends?
This group could be anybody. It could be your Sunday school class, it could be your extended family, it could be your college friends, it could be the church softball team.
So accomplish something bigger than yourself that perhaps you might never be able to do on your own. Ask God if He would lead your group to fund a new translation of the Jesus film, provide a set of equipment for a team, or sponsor a film team for a year. We invite you to explore how.